So good morning, guys. Welcome to Farm Business East Africa. Again, we're in Nyahururu, Laikipia area with Kengori King's Machinery. Today we are harvesting hay. Hi, Kengori.
Hi.
Yeah.
For those who've not seen me, we did a video with you back.
Yeah, a few months ago.
Yeah, a few months. Was it early March?
Yeah, late March.
Late
we were
March.
Actually planting.
We
were planting maize.
And
on the other side.
We are here because you asked me what I'll be doing for the rest of the year.
Yes.
And because our tractors are for commercial purposes.
Yes.
We have very many machines.
Yes.
Equipments to be specific. We have the plows, we have the harrows, we have the planters. You met me planting maize. We have even the wheat planter. We also have now, apart from that, we have the boom sprayers, we have the ridgers, and in addition, we also have the baling machines.
Yes.
We have the mower, the rake, and the baler. Basically, this process, for you to bale, for a bale to be a bale, to be compacted to be a bale, it requires three machineries: the mower, the rake, and the baler, which must be used together with the tractor. For the baling process, because we do it commercially, we can't have only one tractor doing all those jobs, inclusive of mowing, raking, and baling.
So this is a baler.
This is the baler. I'm using the Class Macan 60. This is among these. Let me not call it among the best balers, because actually it is more durable than other balers. I've used the Atespa for quite some long time, the Z511, but now I changed to the Class Macan 60. One advantage of this baler, because it has a very large space where it's collecting. We call these the reelers. I know you have seen them even in the harvesters, because they collect. These are the pickers, the fingers that they collect this grass. You can see how it has been raked.
Yes.
The reason we rake in these straight lines is to ease the collecting of the grass inside the baler. So we have the pickers, a very big space to collect the grass. Here is where now, after collecting, it gets in this space. We have some two arms here that push the grass inside the plunger way. This is known as the plunger. The work of the plunger is to compact and to cut the grass inside the plunger way.
Yes.
And when the baler is rotating, this is the way it rotates in an anti-clockwise direction. You can see how that arm, we are assuming it has put grass inside the plunger way, and now the plunger is ready to compact. And in that space, you can see there are two knives, the plunger knife and the other knife which is attached to the baler, and now it cuts at that position.
Nice.
Behind here, let me show you. Now we are assuming the grass inside it's already now inside the plunger way. It's now being compacted inside into these let me call them the compressors.
The compressor,
They compress. We adjust the weight of the baler using these ones here, the compressors. The more you compress, the more you are adding more weight. But these ones, they don't add the size. They don't reduce the size as well. They only compact. They only change the weight of the bale.
So it could be 18 kilos, it could be 15 kilos.
But it is not adjusting the size. Might have a very small bale, but it has a lot of weight. And as well, you can have a larger bale, which is only, it's very light, in short.
Is there a way to know how many revolutions make which kgs?
No, it is not possible. You just, maybe when you've started baling, maybe you have a person behind the tractor, or the moments like me, I'm only alone. I get off the tractor and I lift the bales. Times I carry the weighing scale, the scale, and now I come and adjust from this place. There now to this place here. Now we have this one is known as I don't have actually its actual name, but it is the one that gives the bale a size.
Ah, okay.
This is the place
In
now
terms
where-
of length.
in terms of length. When you lift this thing up here,
Yeah.
in that situation, we are assuming now we are baling a bale from afresh. Because when a bale is being compressed outside the plunger way, we are assuming that this stuff here is rotating in this direction, but now this one that giving it size, it's maybe moving in this direction.
The opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
When it gets to this point, it goes down. Let me show you the other side.
Yes.
Just come the other side. When it's at this point now, we are assuming now it has dropped.
Yes.
This is where it is connected, and it gives way to this lock here, and we are assuming now it's another bale.
Oh, nice.
Now when it goes down like this, we are assuming now it has informed that the needles should go up. When now the flywheel is rotating,
Yes.
we can even tell somebody to rotate there. You'll see now the needles coming up. When they come up, the needle has two strings.
Yes.
The same string, but I don't know if you can see the needles there.
Yes.
They have a hole where now we put the string.
Yes.
When it comes up, it has two strings. The one below it and the one above it.
Yes.
So when it comes with those two strings, it knots the string which is below the needle, and it leaves the other string on this disc. This is known as the retainer. This is the retainer. When it comes with two strings, one string is below now. It is put on between. This is known as the bill hook. Now it rotates and it makes a knot, which is also cut by this. There is a knife there is a knife here, which cuts the bale.
Yeah. Okay.
After that, after it knots, it leaves another string here. When it leaves this string here, it is now the string that will knot the other bale.
The next bale.
The next bale. And after that process takes place, you see this one comes round again, and now this one is coming up, and it locks itself again.
Oh, yeah.
That's the process.
Start another process.
Yeah, to start another process.
So,
It's a recurring process.
okay. And,
Yeah.
and is there a way for you to know how many bales you've made without like physically counting the bales?
Yeah. Yes, there is a way that you can know the number of bales you have produced.
Yeah.
This is known as the counter.
Yes.
Right now I've not fitted it in here.
It's supposed to be here.
It's supposed to be here.
And
You have seen how it moves. Like that, every time like that. The needles is going up, it moves like that. So when I've installed it here, there is a way it pushes this stuff down here.
okay.
And when it moves like that, it reads how many times the needles have knotted here.
Ah.
So each time it is knotting, it moves like that. And there is a way to reset it. It goes back to zero.
Yes.
If at all you are going to another farm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
the baling process.
You're able to see exactly how many you've made for a particular farmer.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
another thing, you should know that this counter also counts the rejected bales.
Yes.
There are times, maybe like right now, I'm done with the string. Let me show you here. You see, like right now, this twine has finished,
Yes.
but the baler doesn't know there is no twine because it will still draw the needles.
Yes.
So it will still count. You will need to count the rejected bales. You subtract to the actual reading here, and now you get the actual reading of the bales.
This string, how many bales can it do?
It bales up to from 350
Yeah.
to 400. And again, the bale size, we are baling, it also determines how many bales
You can
this
get out
string
of
will
one string.
produce.
Okay.
The smaller the bales, the more bales this twine here will produce.
How long is a
1,000.
1,000?
1,000 meters.
So it's 1 kilometer.
1 kilometer. It's a 2-ply, 1,000 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for 350 you use 2 of those.
Yeah, we use 2. For a bale to be built, you need to use a pair.
Yeah.
You also see a bale has 2 strings,
Yeah.
meaning it was baled using a pair of twines.
So there are so many moving parts in this in a baler. Which one do you think wears out much easier than the rest?
This one. There is some bushes in between here.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the manufacturer did not put a greasing pot here. Because this moment, you can see there is a movement here,
Yeah.
which shows that this bush is worn out, like right now.
Yeah.
But we need to replace it. And every time we are starting baling, I grease this baler each and every time, not depending on how many bales I did yesterday.
Yeah.
I grease it every day. Every time it's going to work. Yeah.
That's the maintenance of
That's the maintenance of the baler. It is very cheap to maintain a baler because we have a lot of moving parts, as you said,
Yeah.
and they require greasing each and every time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And baler is so expensive.
It is.
How much does this one set you back?
Okay, we bought this baler in the UK. We imported it. And we bought it at 1.2 million Kenya shillings.
It got to the farm at 1.2.
Yeah, 1.2.
That is buying plus logistics.
Yeah, plus the logistics of transporting it to the farmer.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
How
do you know a new baler is more expensive than a tractor?
Sure, I've seen the
assuming you're buying this baler, a brand new one is costing up to 2.7, 2.8 million.
Yeah.
And buying like this tractor,
a Sonalika 75.
This is a Sonalika, a two-wheel, turbo, but it's also a 75 horsepower. Although right now it is retailing at 3 million, or 3.2 million Kenya shillings. Yeah. Many people ask me about the production of hay per acre.
Yeah.
And the answer I give them is not maybe an accurate answer. I give them a range from 100 to 150 bales per acre, depending on the population of hay or all the grass in the farm.
Yeah.
In this farm behind me, you can note the difference between the hay that is in front of me and the bale I'm actually sitting on.
Yeah.
This is much prettier than this one. Because
it's green,
it's prettier. It's more green than this one, simply because this one was freshly cut, but this one is overgrown.
So when you say freshly cut, what is that stage? Okay,
at this stage, at the stage between 3 months to not even 4 months, 3 months.
In between?
In between 3 months.
Okay, and at flowery stage?
Yeah, at the flowery stage.
Okay.
This one is overgrown. It has taken maybe 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it looks like this. And there are people who actually prefer this one more than this one. Not actually even for the farmers, for the buyers, but for the farmers. The production rate of this hay, of this one, the overgrown one, for 1 acre you can produce up to 200 bales.
Yes.
That production is very much high than this one, which has produced at an average of 100, not even 100, 80 bales.
80 to 100.
80 to 100 bales per acre.
What I'm hearing you say is that if you harvest at the right stage, where the roads, the Boma roads, it's at its highest palatability and highest concentration of nutrients, you tend to harvest less. When you let it overgrow, you get it more, but then again, the palatability is lower, and the nutrition concentration again is also lower.
Exactly.
So according to what the farmer may prefer, you might prefer quantity over quality.
There are those who prefer quantity, for those who are doing it commercially. For others who are doing it for maybe privately, they prefer cutting it at this stage. I'm here to visit the site because actually right now I'm baling for commercial purposes, and a client will want to know the stage of the grass that you are about to bale. Right now I'm on this farm. This is 2.5 acres. You can see it's Boma roads, very pure, despite having some weeds which are easily removed. By the time I'm coming to mow, I'll leave like 2-3 people that they'll come picking the weeds so that they leave the grass very pure. The quantity of this hay, this grass actually, it has taken from like 4 months. You can see that there are some parts of this grass that are not very green, because it has overgrown. But farmers would prefer it because it actually has seeds, and the stage it is right now, it is very nutritious at the moment. So farmers would consider this type of grass. I'm projecting to produce from 250 bales to 300, keeping in mind that these 2.5 acres. Actually, right now, the thickness it has, I can estimate per acre an average of 100 bales. 100 bales to 120 bales per acre. So 2.5 acres from 250 bales to 300. That's a good harvest. I can consider it as a good harvest. Yeah, for me, a machine person, I'll actually not be running on a loss harvesting this hay. Yeah, from the bales that I can consider that actually I'm running on a loss, it's maybe producing from 70 and below bales per acre. There are some farms, they are on rocky places. The mower itself doesn't accommodate hitting rocks every time. It breaks the discs and the knives of the mower. I'll show you when we get to the mower. And I also check the terrain. There are some farms that the terrain, actually the lorry cannot access the farm and actually be fully loaded. And the other factor I consider is the road. How good is the road? Will the lorry also access the road fully loaded? Because actually, when it swings so much fully loaded, at times they fall down. Yeah.
So for such services of mowing, raking and baling, that is what you offer, right?
Exactly.
So how much do you charge to a farmer for that?
Okay, let me put it generally.
Yes.
If you want me to produce a bale in your farm,
yes,
I charge 100 shillings per bale, where maybe the farm doesn't have a lot of the intensity is not that high. But there are some other farms you consider the farm is very big and it has a lot of grass. We charge up to 80 shillings per bale,
yes,
which is 14 to 16 kgs,
yes,
a standard size bale. There are some other customers we'll meet and they'll actually tell you, I don't want you to bale for me, you just mow. Leave it like that, I'll collect it later. We charge 3,000 per acre.
Okay.
There is something, some people will ask me, why do you charge 3,000? The calculation we did so that we came up with that figure of 3,000 is because when I'm charging 100 bob per bale, 30 bob, we've included 30 bob, that's the charge for the mower.
Yes.
Because I've charged you per bale. But there's a share, we are giving it for the tractor that was used to mow. That's 30 bob per bale.
Yes.
On average, I'm expecting to get 100 bales per acre.
Yes.
So 30 bob for 100 bales, that's 3,000.
Yes.
So that's the normal rate.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
3,000 per acre.
Okay.
You will get another customer. I've already mowed my grass. I want you to come and rake and bale for me. We charge 60 shillings per bale.
Yes.
But we'll find another customer who's already mowed and then raked, so he just wants you to come with the baler alone. Yes. Now we charge 50 shillings. And all the prices I've mentioned, they are negotiable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are the others that have hay, but they don't have animals to consume the hay.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention that.
They would want to sell it.
Oh, there are some other customers, like right now,
yeah,
we are in this farm. This farmer is actually, he doesn't even stay here. He just wants you to come, cut the grass, bale, and find customers on your own.
Yes.
You'll just give me my share, and you will take your share. You find a customer that will be suitable for, maybe I'm selling my hay at 50 shillings.
Yeah.
And you just come, bale, and for each bale you are going to produce, make sure you give me 50 shillings for each.
Yeah.
And now I include my charging services. And I gave a price of 100 shillings for hay that is not, maybe it has not reached the right time, or maybe it doesn't have that much production like right now. So I'm charging 100 bob per bale
plus his is 50 shillings. So I'm selling this hay at 150 shillings. So that a customer might maybe come and be able to buy and go and sell to other place, and or maybe a farmer will come and buy and feed get feeds for their livestock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for a farmer that is trying to get into the commercial side of hay production, so that they grow hay and sell,
Okay.
what would you tell them in terms of the right stage to make that call, to call you at what stage, so that it's not far too gone or too early?
There are things you should consider. I will first say about the acreage, and apart from that, choose the area that you are going to get a farm, or maybe already you have a farm. There are areas where hay is doing very much well, that it is giving you production that you are you are able to cut 3 times per year.
Yes.
And there are other situations you just cutting 2 times per year.
Yeah.
So I consider you should consider the acreage you are going to plant hay, not less than 2 years, and it should not be less than, for commercial purposes, let it be more than 10 acres. Because for you having maybe 2 acres and you just produce 200, 300 bales times 50 shillings, maybe you are not around, it might not make a lot of sense. Maybe assuming it is just right behind your home, or maybe somewhere you're not using a lot of money to go see your shamba or your farm. So yeah, actually consider about acreage, the time you want to plant hay, the accessibility to your farm, because that's a factor we consider very much. How accessible is your farm? And the most suitable farm is like this one. You can see it is like on a plain area. There are no stones. The terrain is okay. Mowing there are no disturbances, because actually I didn't get any hiccup on this farm.
As you run this biashara, what are some of the costs that are involved in you baling the hay, a bale of hay?
Okay, there are costs. Actually, I'll have to fuel. I'll have to buy twines. I'll have to grease the machine. I'll have to buy oil, because of the mower. It has a long cutter bar that you should oil every time, although it doesn't consume a lot of oil, but I should buy it. For me to mow 1 acre of land, I consume around not more than 3 liters of fuel, of diesel per acre. For the rake, that's it's actually, the rake is the cheapest equipment in this baling process, and actually it is the one that consumes less fuel, and it can also consume a lot of fuel considering the intensity of the hay, the thickness. You've seen how this farm has produced the lines. You can tell the lines were far apart, because the thickness was not the actual one that we were aspiring. It can consume, maybe when I've filled the tank 60 liters, I can rake up to 50 acres. So it's basically from 1.5 liters. It is able to rake using 1.5 liters for 1 acre. For baling, actually it is like a liter can bale very many bales.
For a farmer, to grow your own hay versus buying ready-made hay, assuming you're getting good quality hay that is harvested at the right stage, the right kilograms, and maybe it's not very long distances. You're not traveling for very long distances to get that. And I'm assuming a farmer is supposed to, the reason why he's actually asking that question is because he doesn't have the land, so he has to lease land to grow hay. So lease land to grow hay versus buying ready-made hay. Which one would you, now on this one you're supposed to be very fair, because either way you're working.
Sure. Okay.
Which one would you advise?
If you will get a farm and they charge, assuming they charge you like 8,000 Kenya shillings
per
acre per year, and you're able to produce 150 bales, So maybe add up to 450 bales per year.
Per year, yes.
We might do the math. Actually, I've never done those calculations.
Yes.
Of assuming you have 450 bales.
That is for 45,000.
You've not bought. You just included the price of baling times 100. So that's add up to 45,000.
45K, yeah.
Yeah, 45K. Now include the price of leasing that land, 8,000.
Yeah.
And include, assuming you've hired or you've leased the land, already it has grass.
Yeah.
So there is no planting cost.
Yes.
That's add up to 53,000.
Yes.
Assuming you are buying the 450 bales at a wholesale price of 150 shillings, that's 67,500.
Yeah.
So it actually makes sense have leasing out your own land.
So so there's a difference of about, you said 67,000?
Yeah, 67.
So 7 plus 7, 14,000. So there's a difference of 14,000. So
Per
that
acre.
means if you had to plant from scratch, then again it will be more expensive, a little bit more expensive in terms of buying the seedling and preparation of the land and planting.
Sure.
Plus the stress of looking after the hay.
Okay.
Monitoring. Yeah?
Hay does not, it is very economically cheap maintaining hay.
Yeah.
You just need to maybe spread some fertilizer.
Once in a while.
Once in a while. And maybe if there are some weeds, you just will need to use the 2,4-D. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the same one we use for wheat.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because it doesn't kill the grass.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I return the tackle. That's the tackle. And because there is a bale here, I'm not able to close this door. So I'll just leave it like that. Okay. In this chamber, I'm left with 3 bales because basically I came with them. You can see there's a difference between the bales in this chamber and the other one.
Oh, okay.
So thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe on this channel, like the video, comment, share.